This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrott, and you are listening to Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Warning right now, this episode will be complete and utter trash, so you're warned. Haha. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night. Batman Podcast.
We are the night, we are vengeance. Hashtag deal with it.
Yes! That's like your motto throughout life. I have vengeance on the night, so suck it.
Basically. That gets you pretty far in life, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, come on. If you're a fancy rich man dressing up to beat on poor people, you got it. The Batman don't care. All right, so this time we are talking Detective Comics 613 from April, cover date April 1990.
Trashed.
Right on the cover. Trash.
I was just like, I was hoping, honestly, that this was like a throwback to the 1930s where he used to let people get squished by the trash compactor and still claim he didn't kill people.
Oh,
but it's not that issue.
Oh, we'll get. I don't know. Wait till we'll get there. But, and I don't know if there was like a little meta, like something in here, because like, look, one of the things in the trash dump is a Robin figure.
Exactly.
It's like, is that supposed to be poor Jason?
He even dyed his red hair for him. How rude! You just can't please men. That just goes to show you.
He was happy with him. It's just the Joker wasn't happy with Jason.
He didn't. Honestly, to be fair, he didn't really mourn a lot. And I know he has the emotional capacity of a fruit fly, but still.
Again, he shut off his emotions.
I know, but still, that's like the biggest thing that ever happened to Batman next to getting his back broken, and I don't mean by Superman. Hell. So, I have some thoughts about it. We'll get there.
But I mean, yeah, again, it's Bruce. He's not really in touch with his. He feeds on that pain, though. He doesn't deal with it. He feeds it. It's his fuel for his parents.
It's his addiction. Definitely.
Exactly. He loves his pain. All right, so yes, another Alan Grant, Norm Brayfogle production.
I would have never guessed.
I mean, but I don't know. I mean, it's very creative, that first page, but it's like, if you're in those credits, do you really like, man, are people gonna be able to see my name in the trash at the bottom of that page?
Is this a hint?
Oh, look, you still got creator Bob Kane at the bottom right corner.
That you're gonna see.
Oh, look, all those names. There's even a box that says LexCorp. Oh,
burn.
Someone calling Luthor trash. Burn. That's Bruce Wayne on purpose.
Exactly.
It's like LexCorp stuff is trash. Yep, and the title right on the building there, trash. And then we start with Mike Dell and his family. Grade 8. Because he's writing a paper. Oh, his ecology project.
Well, this is a little too on the nose.
And I love how... What, you're an 8th grade?
Isn't this how that started out with anarchy? Wait a minute.
I know. What do you have against kids, Alan Grant? And again, another redheaded stepchild, looks like.
Exactly.
What's going on here? Because I don't see any redheads in either parent. But yeah, I love how Mike's writing a paper about, how Where does all the trash come from? That that goes into the landfills. Meanwhile, he spills the. Who was getting milk in glass jars again at this point? Even 1990, I don't think
It's an aesthetic choice. He actually bought the milk and poured it into the glass. He's a hipster.
that says milk. Yeah,
It's confirmed.
yeah, knocks over his breakfast. Yeah, a glass bottle of milk. Yes, and breaks some plate. Breaks a plate. His breakfast is all over the floor. Oh, I wonder where all the trash comes from. Tells his mommy sorry. He was all engrossed in his project. You wouldn't think so, but it's really interesting stuff. Trash.
Should we read into that, or are we just gonna let that go?
Now, son, you have to get my permission for anyone you're going to marry one day, correct?
Oh.
Oh.
Ouchie.
And I don't know if this is why he picked this particular topic, but his father is a trash man, a waste disposal expert.
It's all a front for the mob, see?
A waste disposal, unlike the Batman.
Ooh.
Different kind of waste disposal. So yeah, so he's going with his dad. This 25,000 tons a day. Where the heck does it all come from? Well, it's Gotham City.
Yeah, I was gonna say they literally just throw it out the window, homie. They don't care.
I mean, they could double that on toxic waste alone. So I'm trying to remember. So I don't know if this was like their one of their Earth Day specials this year in 1990.
420, you know what to do, future love.
That's what she's doing. But yeah, so they're going. Yeah, pick up the trash. Be full about noon. Head out the. Who names their dump Fresh Fields?
It's kind of like how Jersey's the Garden State. Come on.
Oh, that hive of scum and villainy. Yes. Then afternoon off, 8 p.m. start on the evening, and then back out to the landfill by midnight. Man, that's a long day.
The trash waits for no man.
Or just wait, we're about to get to the biggest trash man of Gotham City. Somebody has. I love that line. Somebody has to keep the city clean, right? Scene change. Bruce Wayne standing outside a restaurant. Armana's restaurant.
Get it?
Yeah, I know. Get it. She's late. 9 minutes. Look at that graffiti, right? Some fancy restaurant had that graffiti on their wall, but again, I guess it's Gotham.
In Gotham. Yeah.
Yo, mama. Your mama's so stupid she came in and wiped the graffiti off this wall.
Your mama's so stupid she moved to Gotham and actually stayed.
No!
You're a clown.
Your mama's so stupid she thought Bruce Wayne was actually going to marry her.
Ooh. Harsh, bro.
Your mama's so stupid she actually thought the Joker would treat her well as a sidekick.
I don't know if that's for Punchline or Harley.
Well, again, I mean, either way. So yeah, so Bruce is waiting for a. Remember when we covered the Russia stuff that Vicky Vale said they were going to have a lunch date when they got back to Gotham? Well, here it is. Oh look! I mean, this street is so made for Lilith. There's a shoe store, and right next to it's a bar.
Heaven, we're moving to Gotham. Pack it up, dogs. Let's go.
I think my wife would join you. Then we see, comes another garbage truck, Dell's Dispo.
Got that dump. That dump truck.
Dumps like a truck.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Bruce is just standing there in front of the restaurant. No, don't have the wrong date. Definitely today, 12 noon.
She's just not that into you, bro. That's the gag.
Traffic's heavy. She must have been delayed. Of course, only 9 minutes late. Well, 11.
Nobody would stand up a billionaire like me, and I'm pretty good to look at, too. I mean, what the heck, man?
I don't need you. I got crazy women in skin tight cat costumes and
women that don't know how to use zippers, yeah.
I was gonna say jumpsuits that the zipper don't work up the front. I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm rich, bitch.
Exactly.
So yeah, we see the paper getting written, and the garbage men complaining about people putting broken glass in their garbage bags.
Rude.
Oh, talking about essential jobs. Ooh, how
timely.
Yes. Seriously. But even trash isn't totally useless. Funny, really. Like the city throws out its human trash too.
Well, you're in Gotham, okay.
So Arkham is a giant dump. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, because they show look, the homeless guys are going through the trash for bottles and making a mess. I got a couple of beer bottles. What you get? Book, big money from Little Bonsai. What?
Huh, so at least we know Gotham actually recycles. So that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it just becomes toxic waste. So yeah, the truck pulls away. The homeless guys walk away, and there's Bruce still standing there 19 minutes late. 12:19.
He really wanted something from her. You get 10 minutes without a text or a call. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna drink my drink that I ordered and I'm leaving.
Little thing ain't waiting for you, and she's sticking you with the bill. So, he wants to see her portfolio.
Is that what the kids are calling? I mean, they do call S workers accountants now. That's a thing that I learned on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think it's starting to add up. That's all I'm saying.
Lilith, he wants to see the P word, her portfolio.
See, it's all coming together.
He wants to see her open that portfolio. Anyway, so yes, so he's about to walk away. Oh, she's not coming. Oh, well, just not that important, really. Just another lunch date. Just another girl. Vicky. Is she coming out of an alley?
Run away, Bruce. We don't need that kind of tragedy.
Although there is a big parking sign, so did she drive? And she's like, "Oh,
hey, parking in the rear."
Listen to you.
Party in the front and the back.
Nice.
But she's like, "Oh, you weren't about to duck out on me." I would have been like, "You're 20 minutes late." He's like,
to touch up her roots. You know how blondes are.
Especially those strawberry blondes, right, Lola?
Exactly.
But he's like, "Nah, I was just pacing." Shall we go up? Look at that look on his face when she comes around that corner, man.
He's like, I don't have to use my hand tonight. That's fine.
Oh! Hey, man, those hands got to be calloused, Little bruises, punching people in the head. Very good, sir.
Comment.
Very good, sir. Oh yeah, so she said she's sorry she's late. She was tied up with the contact sheets from their Soviet trip.
Tied up.
Remember our demon story from a couple weeks back?
And Russia, criminals arrest you.
She should have been like, "How's your chest from getting cut 3 times across it by a huge knife?"
He's used to it. That's what he does for fun, bro.
Oh.
Yes, Batman's emo and angsty. # fight me.
Well, yeah, didn't we already say he's like the ultimate? He's like the like original emo goth.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, he's asking very shilling. Good stuff. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Quality of the light. Blah blah blah. I'll let you see them sometime. See?
Come up and see me, or my
She's gonna,
shots in my portfolio.
told you she's gonna flash in that portfolio. And then Bruce is looking out the window. Looks like some of these. Oh, look, we got two rival garbage companies. Looks like they're about to get into a street brawl.
It's just
Good.
trash, man.
Because he's like jumping out of his seat, and she's like, "Are you all right?" Yeah, of course. I thought I saw something. I didn't.
Mind your business, Bruce. Just
Are you
mind
ready
your
to?
business.
I know. I'm like, what is he gonna do? It's gonna be all over the news. Yeah, millionaire Bruce Wayne beats up. I mean, imagine that headline: billionaire beats up on trash men.
Not good, bro.
So yeah, the guys. Oh, see the bully trash men are wearing the orange jumpsuits. Get it?
Oh, they're ready for prison already. See,
I was gonna say, yeah, because they're telling yeah, the guys, yeah, get out of here, take a walk. We want to talk to your boss, Mr. Dell. So Dell's like, yeah, go get some lunch. Not at that fancy restaurant, but go get lunch. So he's like, what are you, gentlemen of the competition? What can I do for you? Shut up and listen, Mr. Is it Cruden or I always want to say Cruden because it's trash. And this is your last warning. Crudco's handling this district now.
Uh-oh.
Your 2-bit little truck's moving on. It's today. Get it? Get it? Yeah, that man, they just like slam him into the wall. And Bruce across the street, just close enough to read lips, and I don't like what I see.
Ooh.
As he's getting out of his seat again, she's like, what is it now?
Well, your girl's sick and tired of your shenanigans.
I know. But yeah, they're getting rough, man. They're punching him in the gut. You're out of here by tonight, or you're out of here permanently. Get it?
Scram, see? Trying to have a date.
But then, oh, look, here comes a Gotham beat cop trying to pretend he's doing his job.
Yikes.
He's like, everything all right? Yeah, sure. Just giving an old friend a hand. Yeah. So our orange jumpsuit friends are like, yeah, see you later, bunkie.
Are they Boston Pizza owners?
Oh.
See you later, bunkie.
I thought they were Boston Pizza owners.
But of course, yeah, Mike's like, Dad, did they hurt you? I'm fine. Just a little misunderstanding. He's like, we're going to have to cut short your trip. Go home. Dad, we haven't seen the landfill yet. I have to see the landfill.
What kind of whack job needs to see the landfill?
Well, it's for his project. I know. What are you going to see besides mountains of trash? He's like, yeah, sorry, Mike.
I guess. It's fine.
Then back. So I'm guessing they already ate because Bruce is already asking Vicky for about dessert.
You know what he wants for dessert. It ain't on the menu.
And she's like, thanks, but no thanks. I got to shoot this afternoon. She's like, sorry to break things up. It looks like you finally settled in. So what? He was hopping the whole meal. I mean, how long was that confrontation? They already had like they ordered and they got their full meal. What, did he not spring for appetizers?
Of course not. Straight down to business.
That's right, boys. You're taking Lilith Hellfire to a TGI Fridays, man. You better be ordering some sides.
First off, we're doing unlimited potato skins. I'm getting 3 mudslides. You know, the one that comes in basically a fishbowl.
Oh, the Marnell special, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then the chocolate cake. So whatever comes in between those things, I'm cool with. But just know that's at least $60 off bat.
Hell, man, you better.
And if you lost your wallet, we splitting the tab. I got money.
Man, you better be coming off that trapeze for that, Lil Hellfire. Man, I've been to TGI Fridays in a while.
There's
But
like
anyway,
one left in Tampa. You know, Ruby Tuesdays is closed, which I prefer actually.
I know.
They're going bankrupt. Yeah. Sad. Why couldn't it be Chili's? Who actually eats at a Chili's in 2021?
There are some good and bad Chili's. Like there's the one closer to our house. The service is just horrible. Everything about it's pretty much horrible. If you got a little further out, there's like a better one. I haven't been there in a while either, but
well, I know what I'm getting you guys. Gift cards.
no, do Red Robin for
I know because Luca can eat the fries.
Yeah.
This actually gave Gotham some personality, though. I think that's one of my favorite things about this story. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like simple. Like, okay, we're talking about the trash, but the trash actually matters. And I feel like they're drawing on that inspiration when New York City went on like that garbage strike in the '70s, which also the Joker kind of hinted at the movie with Phoenix. That really shows you the breakdown of society, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm always complaining about. Like modern comics, I mean, it seems like we really don't get a lot of as much with the supporting cast or even like stuff like this, like like just
it's
like
another day in the city, and Batman's doing Batman stuff.
Just like we were talking.
He can't talk right now. He's out doing Batman stuff,
Yeah, I mean, look, again, in the '90s, we were just talking with DG Chichester, and he has like at 2 issues where Daredevil's just like on the street with like regular people, and it's just you don't get that anymore for the most part.
I mean, for all the filler and stringing it out, at least give us something we want.
Exactly. If you're gonna do talking heads, why don't talk to some regular people? And look, Bruce is still trying to keep her there. He's like, coffee. She's like, oh, you've obviously never faced the wrath of an art director. Thanks for an interesting lunch. I wonder what she thought his problem was. Kept hopping out of his seat. She's like, man, is it burning down there or something?
I mean, supposedly he is a playboy. Supposedly.
Did you bring some? Talk about my pictures. Did you bring something back from Russia with you?
Nice.
Oh, look at her walking away. Call me. What a disaster. He's thinking, what a disaster. I was up and down like a yo-yo. And we didn't talk about anything. She must think I'm a total airhead. Isn't that the drill?
I think he's not your average,
What is your average airhead? So again, he doesn't let anybody get close to him. So how deep of a conversation did he think they were going to get?
I mean, there's some other stuff to talk about besides the weather, religion, and politics.
I know. Sure. I mean, they talked about her work and.
Well, he doesn't really do much.
I know. Exactly. So it's like, what, he can't talk about Batman. So what's he going to talk about? Well, I saw some great factories in Russia. Look at him walking out. Still, she said to call her and that she'd show me her. Oh, she'd show me her prints sometime. Oh, Lord. Yeah, just like the Joker wanted to see her prints in '89 Batman. Crap. As he's walking out of the restaurant, he steps in gum.
Not gonna be your day, buddy.
Nope.
Just be glad it was gum and not dog poop.
Oh, yeah, exactly. True.
But I think they let him like have that date with her because he ends up taking out his frustrations on the bad guys. So maybe that's what that's about.
He always does.
These are just normal, regular, schmegular people. These aren't like supervillains or anything. Calm down, bro.
I know. So yeah, the next page, it's nighttime as he's getting ready to go out. Alfred, how was your date with Miss Vale? Mixed, Alfred. It had its moments, a couple of which at least I could have done without. Oh my Lord, look at this. Scene straight from Mask of the Phantasm. Will you be seeing her again? We'll see. Yes, I'm sure we said. But I love this. That cow goes straight on his head, and it's like, when the darkness comes, the airhead moves out. The night is for me.
Told you, we are the night, we are vengeance. Hashtag
I know.
with it.
As he speeds into town in that muscle car. And then
men with nice cars only have nice cars because they're making up for something. I'm just saying.
Did Batman damned prove or disprove that?
I told you that was a tube sock if I ever saw one. Heck,
Oh!
I was down that hill.
Lil has studied many tube socks, kids. Oh, but I mean, look at this. I love this beautiful 2-page spread.
Oh yeah.
Just him driving in, and then just
it's called Bring the Action Batman style.
Exactly. Oh my lord! It's just the text in these boxes. The Batman doesn't need other people, doesn't need company or laughter or words. The Batman needs no kiss on the cheek.
He's just overcompensating, I told you.
Exactly. For him, the night is enough. The wind in the neon city, the sting of chill air, the purity of one man's lonely mission. Vicky who? Look at him gritting his teeth as he's thinking that too. Vicky who?
So what? I'm socially awkward and don't know how to date a woman. Is Batman an incel?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Look at him gritting his teeth. This costume ain't the only thing blue.
Oh! Also, prerequisite: this podcast is rated teen, and please, for the love of God, nobody tell Rob.
Nobody tell Rob.
Just go over and tell Rob you love the Patreon, and don't tell him anything that's going on here.
Nobody tell Rob.
Watch this. He'll be like, man, you guys really should have put that on the Patreon. But yeah, we got. You know what, Patreon? We really got to do some Spawn episodes, and you know what we really got to do, either on that Patreon or the Capes and Lunatics Patreon, which you can subscribe to. I just look in the show notes. We have to do at least one uncensored episode of Wade's World.
Yeah. Like, let's find the raunchiest issue of Deadpool.
Okay. Yes. Let's research that and do that. Hell, let's just throw out our plans. That could be the next boob windows and long boxes.
True.
Oh my lord. Oh.
A very special episode of Wade's World.
Welcome to the first uncensored, very special episode of Wade's Leaping World.
Exactly.
Oh yes, it shall be done. See, kids, we just brainstorm here.
I mean, it's an issue about trash. What do you want from me, Philip?
Because it's Saturday, a little afternoon. So I know Lil's gonna be drunk soon. So.
I just got done drinking the rest of my breakfast juice.
Breakfast juice.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be getting drunk. We're not watching the Snyder Cut. I was drunk at like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah,
last week.
Oh yeah.
Because I was getting ready for the Snyder Cut.
We were recording. I know everyone.
This weekend's going to be a quiet weekend.
I know everyone else was like, "Oh yeah, I started drinking when I watched this movie." I'm like, "Man, Lil was drunk before noon."
And I also finished off like 2.5 bottles of wine in 2 hours. So
I know.
I'm giving my liver a break this weekend. It's fine.
You just lined up the bottles. Meanwhile, Marnell had like that giant fish.
I cannot drink drinks like that. I like to either you're gonna drink straight shots or you're gonna do Coke and whatever, Coke and whiskey, Coke and Crown, or you're gonna drink wine or champagne. Like I can't do mixed drinks anymore. That's too much sugar.
So send your drink recipes to Lil Hellfire.
Well, I honestly do think I'm gonna do that for the SMG Patreon. I'm gonna do the Batman bar cocktail book or whatever. I'm like, he sure puts the cock and tail. Am I right, ladies?
Whoa! Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you need to line up some drinkers. I don't know if Charlie Esser would do that, but get like Marnell.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So back to this issue. This is really violent though. Like, I think it's because it's normal, like people. Like we really don't. We kind of get glimpses of this. Is just like a full-on assault of him just going ham.
Yeah. Again, I mean, is it even a throwback to your favorite early Detective Comics era? You know, hang him from the plane.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's like, I thought he was gonna hang somebody from the flag. You know, like, whoa, this is not Red Sun Superman. Calm down, sir.
I know. Yeah, because we see Del going out, and he's like, oh, his son can't go with him. Meanwhile, the kid sneaks. He's laying on top of a garbage truck. How comfortable can that be? I mean, you're probably laying in how much filth.
Just another day in Gotham.
True. Yeah, I mean, it's just the art, but that truck looks a little too clean.
Told you, it's always a front for something. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
true.
It's like Mattress Firm. If you know, you know. Why are there 10 mattress stores? You're only supposed to buy a bed once every 7 years. Why are the parking lots empty? It's a front for something.
True. But this like 2-page scene where this gang is just about to attack this homeless guy for no reason,
Oh, God.
and Batman just beats the crap out of him.
These poor schmoes.
Well, again, and it's the metaphor. I'm like the garbage men, prowling the night, using the darkness, clearing away the trash that decent folk would rather forget. As
Too
he
bad you send them to Arkham that has a revolving door.
exactly, as he literally beats one guy with another guy.
Beats one guy with the army ripped off the other guy. That's Snyderverse. My fault.
I know. Look at this. Is that a crowbar that guy's coming at him with?
Oh no, that's gonna.
Oh no, you don't.
PTSD.
No, you don't. Nay, just throws him at the dumpster. And then look at this last guy. Thinks he's gonna punch out Batman.
You poor sorry sack.
I mean, except for sound effects, there's no text on that page. I love Batman just standing there with his arms crossed, watching the guy pass out.
Earth Day 1990 was April 22nd, so it wasn't on 420, but it was close enough.
Exactly.
It was bothering me. I had to look it up.
I mean, he's got some frustration to work off, boys.
Yeah, he just needs like a Xanax. That's all.
He needs some portfolio, Lil Hellfire.
Vicky Vale's too good for him. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. You just know he's a selfish lover. You just know it.
Selfish lover. But I mean, by nightfall she leaves, and she never. I don't think she shows up.
We never see her again.
Well, I think she shows up.
She's got a husband though, right? We see that she's married.
Well, yeah. She shows up. What was it right when Bruce Wayne's returning? You know, after Batman Reborn, I think real quick. But yeah, she makes one quick appearance after the 90s. That's about it. Oh no, well, we did have a version of her in All-Star Batman and Robin.
That kind of sort of doesn't count though, because All-Star kind of exists in its own thing. But you know what would be interesting? Since we kind of, I don't know if it's true or not that Michael Keaton's out on the Batman on that Flashpoint thing, but if we start seeing Vicky Vale in modern comics, we'll know.
No, true.
We'll know.
I love how there was no comment. Oh yeah, it's Michael Keaton's in on Flashpoint. Then all of a sudden, the Snyder Cut hits, and he's like, "I never said I was in the Flashpoint movie."
So funny. It might be an Oscar, what's his face thing from Moon Knight though too. So
yeah,
total fake out. So we don't know. I'm interested what they're doing with the Batman stuff in Flash, and that's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, we know Oscar Isaacs is in. He's already training.
Yeah, but remember they were like, "Oh no!" And it was a whole thing. This is another guy.
Well, yeah, what's her face with She-Hulk? I'm not She-Hulk, and then all of a sudden, they confirm she's in that movie. But yeah, Oscar Isaacs is already training to cut guys' faces off.
A little too short for my liking, but he ain't bad to look at. So might be watching Moon Knight with the sound off.
Well, again, you think I'll give him the Tom Cruise, make him look taller than he is.
Yeah, but I know. I didn't know Tom Cruise was short until I actually saw him in real life. how short he actually is compared to what people make fun of him for. I'm just like, wow, that's like Hollywood's best kept secret for a long time.
Lilith, pretend you're on a date. Just watch Moon Knight, keep your mouth shut, and pretend you enjoy it.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Oh, that's not me at all. No.
I'm in before dinner.
Still not me.
Sausage.
Look, I'll tell you the worst date I ever had when some guy said, I think Hulk can beat up Superman. I was like, you know what? Check, please. I don't have time for this.
You literally get up.
Like, you know what? You're uncultured swine. I have to go. Too bad it was an Olive Garden. I could have just piled the breadsticks like the meme into my purse. But this ain't gonna work, buddy. I can't deal with this.
Spaghetti in her purse. Oh my god, I could just literally see you sitting there eating like a dinner and saying, it's just like, I hate you.
Yeah, ladies, just get up and go. It's not worth your frustration. And neither is it for Batman. It's like, these guys are like, I don't know. I can't explain these guys. They're just like so normal. Like normal, not even like mobster level, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not like a Falcone, you know? They just don't have that gravitas. I think is what throws me off about this issue.
Oh yeah, just seeing the Crudco crew planning I guess planning a hit. I don't know. And of course, the guy who runs Crudco, Cruden, of course he's in a Rolls Royce. Why not?
I mean,
he's making all the money.
It's not a bad car to have. I mean, those old timey Rolls Royces, though. I mean, they're aesthetically pleasing, but they're not an actually luxurious ride. The new Rolls Royces. I mean, those cars are meant to be chauffeured, just like a Bentley. Like, why are you driving a Bentley yourself? That if you have a Bentley, you're supposed to have a chauffeur. I'm just saying, you're not living your life right.
You need the money, gimme.
Just thoughts.
But yeah, Batman sees what's going on. He's like, oh, the Batmobile's too far away. See?
The Batmobile lost its wheel and that guy just died. Hey!
Oh! It's just like, yeah, he swung too far out. So he's like, I need to follow them. So yeah, he pulls over a Crudco truck and just throws the guys out.
He has that problem Spider-Man has after he leaves the city. There's nothing to grapple hook to.
Mr. Cruden ain't gonna let you get away with this. The guy's shaking his fist. If I'm right, Cruden will be in no position to threaten anyone for a long time. If I'm wrong, the creep can sue me. You're a man in a mask. How the hell is he gonna sue you?
Well, no, there is precedent for people just suing the superheroes. See Flash. Stuff like that.
I guess, but it's like, even if it's successful, it's like, how you gonna
make me pay?
How you gonna track down Batman? You're gonna sit in Gordon's office every day?
I mean, that's where the smart money is.
We'll make your booze life hell.
We'll tell his wife.
Oh yeah, and then we see Mike still writing is he writing his paper on top of the moving garbage truck?
He is. This kid's dedicated, man.
I know, just with a pen.
Your kids could never be this dedicated to their homework.
And again, it's like pen and paper. It's not like electronics. Yeah, it's pen and paper. He's writing on top of a moving truck.
He can't read. The plot twist is he can't read the notes once he gets home.
That's true.
He's like, damn it!
Too bad he didn't have like a tape recorder to
exactly
dictate into. Freshfields. I guess they named it before they dug the pit. It's like an alien world, a planet of trash, a place of death. So yes, again, I think this was just our Earth Day lesson. Batteries leaking, plastic that'll still be here in 1,000 years, half-used aerosol cans.
You know what really grinds my gear about forcing the consumer into the zero carbon footprint and all these things is that what we do as humans, honestly, is just a drop in the bucket. It's actually the corporations that need to change their ways, but then they pass the buck to the consumer. It's like, no, me keeping a literally like the hugest freaking under your sink pile of trash bags is not saving anything at the end of the day.
Although I have to say, I know the company I work for, they're trying, they're always like setting goals to like be like zero landfill and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they get
But
tax
it's
breaks.
profitable. You get grants and stuff for
Oh
that
yeah,
too
tax
as well.
breaks
So
and
it's not
stuff.
like they're doing it out the goodness of
Yeah,
their
no.
heart.
Yeah.
But
No.
like it's cool. Like cut those cans and stuff. Those soda can things or whatever. I guess.
I guess every little bit
But
helps.
corporations, it's really corporations that need to not pass the buck test
Yeah.
and actually do their damn job about that. So,
Yeah, but I think a little more corporations are doing it. Like we said, if nothing else, there's like tax breaks and stuff. But still,
yeah.
they're
Shout out to Google being carbon neutral. They love to brag about it. It's about the only thing they have going for them since they took the "do not be evil" out of their whole mission statement. I still love you, Google, but I'm kind of in the Amazon ecosystem. You lost me.
And I mean, I think the only good thing to come out of 2020 was like they said, it's like since
Yeah,
less
stuff
people.
started making a comeback because humans weren't outside.
Well, yeah, and like no people weren't driving as much, so the air was probably the cleanest it was in decades. Yeah.
Food for thought.
Mike, we can't go on like this. The whole world will turn into a trash dump.
Too late. The whole world's Jersey now.
Oh, that high scum and villainy. So yeah, Cruden and his men are confronting Dell. Tell me this is your last trip for sentiment. No, dumping trash is my job. They pull guns.
You or your gorillas, there's nothing you or your gorillas can do that'll make me change my mind. Guy pulls out the gun. You sure about that, pal?
Yeah, tell that to this banana.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell him to shoot. Even you aren't stupid enough to face a murder rap over a trash run. Cruden's like, I got a better idea. What do you think, Dell? Won't be much of you for the cops to find after you take a trip through your own grinders, see? Yeah,
It's a setup. No.
Again, pure 1990. The guy's threatening him while he has a big cigar hanging out of his mouth. Yeah,
He's got that grinder lever.
yeah. Oh my.
Ew.
No. Grinder lever. I love how they even label it too, so you know what it is. Grinder lever.
Not a crowbar, basically, is what they should have said.
What device? And Mike, of course, Mike's on top of the truck and yells, "No! You animals, leave my."
Yo, this is bleak.
I know the kid gets shot. The guy, it's a setup. He shoots the kid. Batman just sees this young kid falling off the top of the truck. I'm too late. Look at him, man. He don't even stop the truck. He just like leaps out of that truck and man, look at that. Look at that. That's almost a Sal Buscema right cross he's giving that guy.
Oh yeah.
You slime.
Yo, like this ending is terrible.
I know, because the one guy pulls a gun.
When I reread this, I felt slightly freaking traumatized, Philip. So thank you.
Wow, it takes
I was like, wait a minute,
Takes
wait a damn minute. Did he
a-
just get? This isn't the 30s. I wasn't expecting this. This is an Earth Day special. What's going on?
I was gonna say it takes a lot to traumatize you. I thought you'd like this.
I mean, like, I wasn't expecting like a 1990s Batman book to end like this the first time that I read it. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember this story.
Well, yeah, because like the one guy shoots at Batman. Batman falls in the trash, but he disarms the guy with the batarang, and then the guy's about to go like pro wrestling and like hit him with a chair.
Hit him with the chair! No holds bar match. Oh man, 90s wrestling was just absolutely chef's kiss amazing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Batman kicks the guy and then kicks him into another guy who goes right into them grinders.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my! Because look at that sound effect, man. It's even dripping with blood. It's like
that man's face is like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Another, my God, as he turns off that grinder lever. But yeah,
This is crazy. This is.
I know. So one of the bad guys goes through the grinders, and then Batman's just standing there as Dell's holding the body of his dead son.
Why, Batman? Why in God's name? Why?
He was only 13, Batman. Why would anyone throw a kid into danger like that?
Burn!
Burn.
Do you feel called out, sir? Because I do. That's secondhand embarrassment right there.
Because even the last page, he's like, "There's nothing I can say that he's lost his son. No words I know will ease that grief." And
What a waste.
He kind of
What a waste of butter.
he kind of be a hypocrite. Geez.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
You're horrible.
We have to do something before it's too late. And, we're still struggling with that, trying to treat the earth better. It's a shame because everything's about profit.
Exactly.
Why are we still using gas? Simply because the fossil fuel industry won't let us leave it behind until it is none left. We're looking at like Dubai and things like that are actually like going to be out of oil in our lifetime. Looking at like maybe 2030, 2040. And, what do we have? We have Tesla and that Toyota Prius, right? Yeah. Like, that's all we're going to be driving at that point.
And like electric cars, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff. It's like, they're like when you brake, it's like so smooth. It's like they say like you
don't hear the engine or anything.
Oh yeah, well they're even saying like you like don't even have to like ever replace your brakes because the braking is so smooth and stuff.
Now I will say if your battery goes out, that's where the money is, but you're just gonna have to have that nest egg. Yeah, the battery is still a battery and it can only go so far and do so much. But yeah, it's a lot of things we could and should be doing, but simply because the bad industries like coal and oil are there and they have bigger lobbies than people that want to drive electric cars that really care about the earth. I mean, protesters don't have money, profiteers do. End of story. Kind of one of those things.
But yeah, just that
last. It's always the thought that counts with that.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even do stories like this anymore? I don't think so. I don't think we have a very special episode of TV shows or comic books or anything like that anymore.
Does anyone
outgrown it?
Well, I was going to say, have we outgrown it? Do people not think of it anymore, or did they just get the corporations just be like, yeah, don't do that?
You can look at Gen Z; they are quote unquote woke as hell. So I mean, I guess it works. It skips a generation, but it works. I mean, millennials, we will cut the cans so the baby fish and stuff don't die. Like that was the one thing that was seared into our brains that I think everybody that and collect trash, the plastic trash bags that go into your kitchen. That's pretty much all we do. The Gen Z kids, they're out there doing the Lord's work on so many fronts.
But yeah, just that last page, that giant Batman hovering over the whole scene
with the letter.
Oh yeah, we
have to do something before it's too late.
I mean, the kid died for this paper. I hope it at least got an A.
She's like, B+, not moved.
My God. But I mean, this story. I mean, even Lil Hellfire was traumatized. Like one of the bad.
Wait a minute. I mean, you expect stuff like that from like say a Frank Miller or say like the early really pulpy Batman stuff. But not something from 1990. I was just like, wait a minute. I had to double check the cover date.
I mean, was this like his not so subtle way of being like, oh, trash is going to kill us. Guys are fighting over trash.
I mean, I won't live to see the post-apocalyptic world that Snyder's. I can totally see that happening. Just living in a wasteland.
Yeah, that post-apocalyptic world. Yeah, Vicky's maybe not showing you her portfolio, but the Joker's already bruised. So.
Nice. But yeah, it's definitely a weird issue, but it's not a bad issue at all. It's just weird. Does not feel like a Batman story at all.
Again, no, I think
Does Superman have an Earth Day special? Because I feel like if he does, we kind of might have to do it.
I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look it up. He
I
had,
feel like everybody probably had one.
I remember there was like an Earth Day
I
ad.
know Aquaman did.
Yeah, I mean Superman has to have one. I can't remember off the top of my head. I remember Superman was like on an ad for Earth Day, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm
that
sure.
should be funny. Next year, 420 special, bro. We'll do the Aquaman, and if we can find Superman, we'll do their Earth Day special.
Yeah, it's very earthy, man.
You know, just living that green life.
Oh, that's a Patreon show, The Green Life with Wolf Hellfire.
Yeah, just don't pan the camera that way, and we're good.
What's that giant greenhouse over there?
Don't worry about it, kids. I'm growing roses. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, that's the thing. The free shows Lilith is drinking on the stuff you have to pay for. Lilith is doing something else. Every day.
My vast knowledge. Yes.
Every Earth.
If you thought I loved drinking.
Every day is Earth Day on Patreon, kid.
As it should be.
For our uncensored Raids World, it should be.
Say the word. Say the word. I'll definitely have tequilas and chimichangas to go with it.
But yeah, we'll have to find something really raunchy for that, uncensored.
Looking forward to it. Just let me know. So on that note, I will give it a solid B-. I like all the action sequences. It just felt like it's Batman against a bunch of goons, like untrained goons, not henchmen, like just actual regular goons.
I know. It's like we kind of had to throw in that little thing of, oh, he slipped and fell in the trash, so we could get some dead bodies. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been nothing.
I mean, it's not like Batman's body count's not high enough at this point, but
I mean, at this point, they kind of skirted the line. A lot of times, it was like, yeah, I know, I never kill. Or sometimes, I think even like when Jim Starlin was writing, and he's like, I haven't killed often, and always in self defense. It's like, okay,
the lady doth protest too much.
Again, he's off his game because we saw in the beginning of this issue. So
yeah,
he wasn't centered.
It's a worthy addition to your long or short box, however
Yeah.
No judgments.
I mean, again, yeah, I probably got to go B. It's a good enough story. The art, of course, is always really good. It's just, yeah, we had to contrive a thing or two just to be like, oh, hey, this guy got knocked into the grinders. And
yeah, a kid doing homework he loves his homework so much he's on top of a garbage truck.
Hey,
it's not relatable. Like, kids, do your homework. Why? You could die.
I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, the kid's like, oh my god, we're gonna trash this planet I'm gonna have to live on for another like 70 years. Come on.
Oh, good message. Just the execution. Little wacky.
Little on the nose. But I mean,
Yeah.
maybe Alan Grant wanted to shock people. I don't know.
Well, mission accomplished, sir.
Exactly. All right.
So, what do we have up for the rest of the month?
All right. Let me pull up the schedule. Yeah, I was gonna say no feedback from Ray or Russell. I mean, Ray's no surprise, but I
was gonna say you were expecting something from Ray. He's still mad he had to co-host swap and do Batman.
No lie. That's
He's
right.
like, oh, I thought we were gonna do Comic Capers. Oh, we're doing Batman. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned that, Lilith Hellfire, because next episode will be the Ray episode.
Nice.
So yes, kids, next week you will not have Lilith Hellfire, although you can go over to Into the Night, the podcast, yes, to see what Lilith and Noel Tate are up to. So I believe he gave you some wacky 90s issues, so
yeah,
be prepared. Some of the weirdest ones ever. But yes, me and Ray will be covering the Idiot Root from Batman 472 and 473 and Detective Comics 639 and 640. So he gave you some trippy stuff. We gave him some trippy stuff.
Nice.
Exactly. We gave him some trippy 90s stuff. He gave you trippy 90s. Again, the 90s kids. All right.
The
then
90s were wacky.
Of course. All right, so, and then in 2 weeks, Lilith is back for the last Arkham from the first arc of Batman Shadow of the Bat, issues 1 through 4. Oh, with a special guest star, with a nice butt.
Nice.
Diggity dank.
So that should give you a clue. What else we got? And then in 2 weeks, Batman Shadow of the Bat 37 and 38, a Joker story. So that's always a good time. Well, that's what Batman said. All right, so yes, plenty of good stuff. Send your thoughts on all of it. Hey, hey, please send in some feedback next week, man. Let's bombard Ray with some Batman questions. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-capes. And remember, you can always send in video feedback. I can play videos here. I already tested it. It works. So if you want to send in a video for Ray, please do. Come on, Chad. Come on, Russell. Send in some videos for Ray.
That sounded kind of naughty.
Whoa, what? Not those kind of videos.
Specify now. Specify.
Oh my. Yes, keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. All right. So yes. So remember, you could follow We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. Oh my God. You know how much emphasis I'm going to put on the Batman podcast when Ray's here?
I'm sorry, Ray. I don't know why he's like this.
Who created this monster, Dr. Frank?
Exactly. Exactly.
So don't be getting out the pitchforks. You created this. All right. So yes. So follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all of our social medias for all of our various shows. Links to this YouTube channel. We got a lot of good stuff here. Links to the Patreon. You heard some of our plans for the Patreon. So please, and I might have to add a link for the Southgate Media Group Patreon because we're going to be doing stuff over there too. So yeah, kids, subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics Patreon and the Southgate Media Group Patreon. There's going to be more stuff besides us. So, and links to merch.
Stay hydrated.
Get yourself a reusable cup, kids, so you don't have to throw any out.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
It's nobody's business what you're drinking on the Zoom call.
Exactly. Unlabeled cup, fishbowl, whatever. But yes, links to everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some handy dandy nifty in-ear headphones for HD audio quality.
That's right. And remember, don't throw them in the back of a garbage truck. Go hunt a killer.
Michelle Gray, always need your help. It's an escape room in a box, a great way to spend a date night in, because you know it's about to get crazy. People think just because the vaccine's here, they about to have a hot girl summer. Stay in. Use your air conditioning.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, people. Yeah, especially in Florida. But yeah, if you actually have a good date with Lil Hellfire at TGI Fridays, you can go home and play Hunt a Killer. And also, well, and if you're staying home alone, you know, like the Batman, you can always pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback, audio version coming soon. Learn all about podcasting from the experts and
Third best Southgate Rob.
Well, maybe third. So yes, and go pick that up and everything you ever buy ever, like Little Hellfire, on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Thank you. Help us support this show, the network, and that man.
That grinder lever himself.
Oh, that man and his garbage, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom.
You're weak sauce. Why did your eye drift over to my box? Mark my words.
Little Hellfire.
Because it was the only box there.
Oh.
But if you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram doing cringy comic book content at Lilith Hellfire 69 on TikTok and the gram.
Smash
I have 52 followers on TikTok, so if we just, I'll be happy with just 69 followers.
You say
Let's
17
throw
more.
that out
Come on. And remember what that garbage truck did.
Smash it.
Oh, good Lord.
Don't get fingered.
And again, remember, send in feedback for Ray next time.
Because Ray likes it hard.
And Ray likes it long.
Oh, why? I'm going to have to cut that one up, too. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Because
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
So it's only fair he has a drop. It's only fair.
that's right. Yeah, so again, join me next week when it'll be me and that lover of that Batman wannabe set.
The tank topped wonder.
Man, we get a lot of raids soon here. That episode, and of course our monthly sausage fest.
Sausage!
Scarlet sausage!
Whoa, you might want to go to a doctor about that.
Oh, hell! I'm just waiting for next week when Ray's just like, oh, there are a lot of Batman stories like this. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. All right. Again, come back next week. Me and Ray, same bat time.
Same Bat Channel.
The Batman Podcast.
Batman Podcast. We are the night. We are vengeance.